Stop complaining how people move, just stop dealing with them. Fuck so
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yeah,
it's the old
he helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know no contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing all with big manodas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he forest. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. Jihad hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the Ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the bait lead. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. Respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. Really give me up. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother, Lions ballin' and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, arms open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, Death by black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Man, they know no contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. Wow, what's that? Why didn't take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
Lions is in the building. That's right, man. We are back at it again. Hey, tell a friend. Tell a friend. The Lions Den. And we doing our thing over here, man. We doing a preliminary for the Ultimate Debate League. I want to welcome everybody in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, share, subscribe. This is where all the energy is at. In the Ultimate Debate League. Man, we got two heavy hitters on the panel with us. But before we get into that, you know what we got to do? We got to introduce the queen of the Lions Den in the building, Sister Karima. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you for tuning in. And, yeah, we got a good one for you tonight.
Yeah, got a good one. You know what I'm saying? I heard these two brothers talk behind the scenes, you know, and I think this one will be a better opponent than the last one we brought in front of Rafia. You know, but before I get into it, let me go ahead and introduce the contestants of the show. You know what I'm saying? Starting off with my brother, Zab, the Sigma. Go ahead and let everybody know where you're from, where they can find you, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, peace and salute to everybody out there. Thanks for having me on. My name's Zab the Sigma. You can check out my YouTube channel, ZTS Media, where I talk about everything from history to tech to artificial intelligence. I kick a little bit of Aboriginal information, and hopefully that we can have this debate. Put it on the record, get the information out there. I never underestimate my opponent, but um, I'm definitely gonna bring it.
All right. Brother's ready. He come from all different types of studies, it seemed like to me. So you can't just tie him in a box. All right. Now our
That's a fact.
the next contestant we got in the building is one of the Lions Den's elders. He's been around for a long time, man, with the top research capabilities. You understand me? I'm talking about no other than Rafia. Bring in the fire. Go ahead, Aki. Unmute your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, yeah. What's going on, family? Just doing a little feeling out, seeing what the brother is proposing, and I bring a little small taste of what I'm coming at, and we'll go from there. All right. Peace.
Okay. All right.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, nothing is set in stone, but you two brothers kind of came up, with the topic. Now, it's not set in stone because this is a preliminary, but the topic is, so far, did Africans come to the Americas before 1492? Now, can one of y'all kind of get into why 1492 is significant in this debate? Go ahead, Zach.
So the date 1492 is the so-called date. Well, I shouldn't say so-called. Is the purported date that Christopher Columbus landed on the island of Dominica, henceforth bringing on the Europeans and the whole New World notion and everything like that. So we going with 1492 because
Salakia, Zap. Can you brothers turn on your cameras and let the people at least see who you are, and then at least let them get a glimpse for a little bit?
I got you.
All right.
I'm in the truck, as you know.
Okay. Well, we already seen you. But
this thing got dark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you and your work truck. Yeah, the brothers on the road doing this thing and debating at the same time. This is a warrior. There ain't no excuses over here at the Ultimate Debate League. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That's it. I turn the light on, see, but yeah, I mean, you can't.
Yeah, you good.
You can see me a little bit.
Yeah, we see the gray beard, the wisdom.
I do want to make one thing clear, though. Me and the brother I'm debating, we both agreed that there were black people here in America prior to 1492. And that's important because the debate topic is kind of a handicap for me because I already won when I got him to admit that there were black people in America prior to 1492. So the ball is in my court. I got the home field advantage, and I'm going to take advantage. I'm not going to go easy on him. I'm going to bully him with the information because he's going to have to show me that these black people who were here in 1492 came from up out of Africa.
Rafia, you want to respond to that? He's frozen.
Well, the first people were said to be scientifically Melanesian Australian types, Pacific Islanders. Then came the Bering Strait people. There's as far as that goes, there's a wall depiction of like a fight scene, and evidently they mixed in with the Bering Strait people.
All right, it's interesting that you mentioned the Polynesians and the Micronesians. Those people aren't African. So when you mention them and you put them in America, and that's also a theory that we could run with, that still wouldn't
Uh,
help you, brother, because you're not saying they came from Africa. You're saying they came from them Australian islands. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't really help you if you take that tack. I hope you come with a better logic than that. And I don't mean this in no
well,
disrespectful way.
yeah. Well. One thing. What does that have to do with the average Black American?
It has a lot to do with
Can
the
you
average.
connect yourself to that?
It has a
Do
lot to
you
do with the
have
average.
genetic proof of coming from being a Pacific Islander or something? Yeah.
Absolutely, there's some genetic proof, but we don't only need genetic proof. What it has to do with us is when we look and we see the greatness of these black people and what they were doing in the Americas, it gives us a sense of pride. It gives us a sense of our capabilities technologically, culturally, all of that. So we can have a sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? We connect with these people because they right here in America, they black people, they building all this sophisticated civilization, technology, and culture, and that's something that we could fall back on and say, yeah, man, that's our people. Similar to how a lot of Pan Africans look at Egyptians that they have no connections to, other than the fact that they're black. So we could get a sense of black pride. That's what I say that we could get from that.
Okay, that's not really. I thought you had like a more of a genetic or type connection. You're just looking at somebody and saying, okay, well, they got a similar skin tone, and so I'm them. Is it more like that type of thing?
No, we do also have genetic information as well. When you look at instances where there was a lot of moving people around, you got the inter, not the what do you call that, the inter continental slave going on, where they were taking people from Central and South America and pulling them up north. You got a lot of people they were pulling from the Caribbean, and the Caribbean, that's very interesting because I'm gonna show you proof that a lot of these same people actually went up in the Caribbean, and they took a lot of those people and moved them into the Americas. So we do have a lot of connection. Also, what you got to understand, and I'm gonna just bring up the Olmecs for example. The Olmecs is an abandoned civilization, meaning that they settled there, they had their glory days, and then they migrated upwards into North America. You can track that by looking at the artifacts that they left behind and just looking at the continuation of the culture. So there's definitely a connection because for a lot of us, we are the Olmec people right now.
Well, they left skeletons as well because they were into human sacrifice, and they don't match American Negroes.
Well, you're gonna have to show me. Oh, when you say they left skeletons, like what culture are you talking about specifically?
The Olmecs, Aztecs, and Mayans. But we're talking about the Olmecs. The Olmecs have burial sites because they were into human sacrifice.
Well,
They
you're gonna
were
have to
sun
show me.
worshippers.
You're gonna have to show me
Okay,
these
yeah.
human sacrifices. And what I'm gonna say to that is, if you're looking at bones and you specifically want to connect to them genetically, you're gonna have to trace that in your ancestry. Now, are you saying that some of these people that was down there are not here in America? Like, I mean, that's a tall order to believe that, brother. I
I'm
think that's
going
a
by the
little
science.
scary.
It's not something that I'm saying for myself. I'm scientists have proven that they are not related to, directly related to the American Negro. I mean, there's hundreds of skulls.
All right, you're gonna have to show me how that's gonna prove that Africans came to America prior to 1492.
Oh no, that's this the whole thing. You were saying that you were an Olmec.
Yeah, we are. Some of us are. Some of us do descend from them.
Oh,
Perhaps not
I
all
haven't
of
seen.
us, but
I Yeah.
yeah. So you're saying that in a population, and they say that we got what 350 million people in America. You saying that you can't do a scan and find some descendants of the Olmecs here in America? That's what you're saying. You're gonna take that leap of faith and believe that?
I mean,
Although this don't really got
it
nothing to
could.
do with the debate, but
Yeah, right,
human,
exactly. We just kicking it.
yeah. Hopefully, like you understand the parameters of the debate, and you come to prove that. Because I don't want to like do you too filthy by just proving that the Africans didn't come here in
Damn.
a precise way.
So you
So
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
him
just
bad? You gonna do him bad like
because
that,
I
man?
want a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Okay,
So
okay. I'm not gonna too much show my hand. I'm gonna let you do all the jibber jabber.
Yeah, I
You
respect
know.
that. I definitely respect that. Because what I'm doing is like when I debate, I actually like debate myself. So I go and I analyze information to where I say, how would I defeat this dude? Because I know there ain't no evidence out there. They don't got no boats. They don't got no written records. They got the story from what's his character name?
who the character?
His name escaped. Damn, the African brother with the uncle who they allege in that story that he sent them over here.
Master
Um,
Musa.
yeah, Mansa Musa. Yeah, they got that story that some people say, but there's no way to actually prove that. So I'm trying to figure out how are you gonna do it. So I actually went and I did the research for you, and I've accumulated everything. And after I did that, I got my points how I would refute every single one of those. So it's definitely gonna be a thorough and good debate that we're gonna do.
Okay.
I mean, so did Africans come to the Americas before 1492? Brothers Zad the Sigma says no. The brother Raphael says, hey, I got evidence to say different. That will be the main point in this debate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a interesting debate though. Um, I'm very curious to see how, like, what angle you take. So let me ask you a question. Are you are familiar with the Mansa Musa story, correct?
Yeah. His brother. Yeah.
His brother. So, so you saying that they had ships and his brother came over here. How many people did he bring on that ship if they did come over here?
They supposedly bought a fleet of ships.
A whole fleet, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that you're gonna be able to prove that he brought a fleet. And when you say a fleet, like how many people we talking? Like,
I'm not. I don't have that on me right now, but you know,
yeah,
probably upwards of 50 per boat.
yeah.
Don't
Definitely not
quote
in the
me on that.
millions. Yeah, definitely not in the
No,
millions
no,
though.
no, 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 no,
They them little itty bitty Africans ain't gonna be able to populate the whole Americas. You know what I'm saying? Like little 50, maybe like 300 people.
I mean,
And
I'm not. No, but listen, that's. I don't think that's his contention. It's did Africans come to America? That means that someone could visit,
well,
we can do. Not populate. I don't think he's saying that. That's not the topic. So I just wanted us to stay on
no,
the.
I understand with the populate. First of all, I think that story is a fairy tale to begin with. You know what I'm
What
saying?
story is that? Which one?
The Mansa Musa's brother fleet journey into America. I think that's some made up concoction. Um, I don't believe in it. It's not plausible. There's no evidence for it. And even if it were to happen and they brought like little 50 people over here, they probably would have been gobbled up either by the ocean or maybe the natives would have just took care of them for like an invasion force. So he's gonna have to show a
Well, that's kind
migration.
of assumptuous because I mean, Europeans came over here. They didn't gobble them up.
Well, in some instances they did, but we
Hey,
know.
turn on your mic, your camera, family. Fire. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, in some instances we know that they did. The Vikings came over here. They said in like the year 1000, and the natives like fucked them up. Sorry for cursing, but the natives took care of them. But I just think that it's important that we see the black people here in the Americas, whether we talk in Brazil, we talk in the Caribbeans, we talk in the North America, and we understand. We got to really ask the question, right? If we know that black people is in Americas, what happened to them? Where did they go? Did they just up and disappear? Like, where did they go? And we also know
Well,
that. Go ahead.
you have also the Bering Strait people. Isn't it plausible that they would mix with them?
Right. So even if they did mix with them, when a brother mixed with a white woman, the kid comes out, like caramel, brown skin. Um, do you lose your blackness in a sense when you mix, especially if you got brown skinned people or light brown people? I think it's like what's going on today. We got light skinned dudes, we got dark skinned dudes. Even if they mixing,
Well, you know,
I don't think
you
that
do
mixing
have
alone will wipe them out.
some of them in the Amazon that I mean they're like to themselves that been there for centuries, and in Guatemala where they don't even speak Spanish, they speak that
Yeah,
Mayan language.
yeah, definitely. And some of them do have that tribal Indian look to them, but some of them
Hmm.
also have that chocolate, texture to them. That chocolate skin with nappy hair. You find
Hmm.
some of them too. So it's really a mixture. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find all kinds of people, but you're not gonna find white people though. You're gonna find melanated people. And
Yeah,
here's
I
something to
agree
think
with
about,
that.
right?
You
Here's something
you
to think
have
about, right?
also Africans,
I
in
mean,
that region, the Maroons. So I
yeah,
have personal friends of mine that are Maroons that say they have nothing to do with being a Native American.
and they don't. We got to make that distinction. When we say Native American, we're talking about the Mongolian rendition.
Or well, a word that you would like, Aboriginal people. They say that they are not Aboriginal to America.
Well, if they're saying that, then what they're doing is they're identifying as something else because they have an attachment towards Africa. So it's more like when people say they identify as something else. You know what I'm saying? They have like a strong connection to them, but I'm pretty sure if they really did some digging and some research, starting with their parents, their grandparents, and just simply asking them, what land did your grandparents live in? Did they live in Africa or did they live in these same areas that you now populate in? And if they say, well, we were living over here in America, then you really gotta scratch your head and say, damn. So like, how are you African then? It doesn't make any sense because your parents never been to Africa, your grandparents, and all of this. You got to go back and play the descent game where you say we descend from these people, and you got to play those type of games where you're actually imagining things because you can't really conclusively prove it. Now you do have actual Africans over here. You got brothers from Nigeria, Angola, all of that, and they actually came over here, but they clearly know that they belong to the African continent. But I think what we do oftentimes is we identify as game, where we just want to identify as Africans because of indoctrination, religion, or maybe somebody told us we African and we just running with it.
Well, I feel that's the same. You could say the same thing about people that say they're Aboriginal. Majority of you don't speak any Aboriginal languages.
Y'all, real quick. Hey, hold on, hey, y'all, let's be respectful to the people on the panel. You know, please. I mean, it's hard. It's harder up here than it looked. So I mean, let's be respectful. The whole thing about the Ultimate Debate League, we want to build bridges, one platform at a time, network. So just because you don't agree with somebody, you don't have to do an ad hoc. I mean, we can disagree with them respectfully. That's all I'm saying. That's where I want this to go. Please and thank you. All right, go ahead.
And I do want to say to that, they have a connection because they want to connect with them. If you know that your family is your family, you don't necessarily have to want to connect with them because you know what I'm saying, you got the blood in you. You don't got to try to connect. You don't got to reach out telepathically and want to have some kind of a union with them. And you said the same thing with Aboriginals. It's not the same thing because you were born in America, your parents was born in America, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, and their parents is all American, so you don't got to imagine anything. You actually have physical proof. Your own existence dictates that you're Aboriginal, as far as you know. Now, if you want to prove that you're African, you have more of a hurdle. You got to go and you got to show how you're African by connecting your people through you and your bloodline, your ancestry, back to a location in Africa. And if all you coming with is this thing where you say, well, my DNA says all of us are from Africa, you're kind of casting a wide net and you're not actually doing the needed research in order to conclusively prove that you are an African. You're just going with a narrative.
So are you saying like that they just built those slave ports for show and nobody came?
That they did. There was a transport of slaves over here. Yes, that happened. They brought over European slaves. They brought over some African slaves, and they also enslaved actual Americans in the intercontinental slave trade, where they took people from the Caribbean and they took people from Central and South America and they brought them up.
Yeah, I myself have ancestors that came from Jamaica to Virginia.
Right. So we know that they were transporting Americans to other areas in America. And the way you don't gotta look at it this way, but an interesting or a more precise way to look at it is North America, Central America, and Southern America. Those are all locations. It's all America. It's all one giant landmass. So when we talk about North America, we're just saying the northern region of America. It's still the same land. You understand what I'm saying? So it's still within the parameters of you got Americans being in America.
Yeah, but some of us came at different times.
Well, you're going to have to prove that. That's all you got to do. It should be real easy for you to prove that.
Oh, of course.
But it's definitely going to be a good debate, though, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see these brothers right here is really serious about what they have researched. You know, I think it's going to be an interesting debate. Did Africans come to the Americas before 1492? Did Columbus sail the ocean blue before Africans came? What are we going to do? We gonna figure it out in this debate. That's right. Man, y'all stay tuned, man. Hey, y'all, we already got a set date for this one. I think it is May 21st or the 20th. Which one was it, guys? It was 2 Saturdays from now, right? Remember?
Not this Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the following
May
Saturday.
20th.
And I do want to say, like, I accepted this on short notice. I'm definitely going to try to do some more. No, I'm saying I'm going to try to promote this, get this thing a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, I'm just messing with you. You get to know.
Yeah, no, I know who you is, man. I'm doing that crazy shit everywhere, man. I fuck with you, though.
Hey, Chanel told me that one time. I said, Chanel, you know what? In this debate, I ain't got my computer. I don't want to hear the excuses. I had to throw it on somebody else. God dang it. We ain't no excuses. You better be ready to rumble, both of you guys. May 20th. It's going down in the Ultimate Debate League. These brothers right here, man, is where I can tell both of them do their research. You see what I'm saying? But see, now, let me ask you something. What is the definition of an African and what is the definition of an Aboriginal? Can we get the audience a little taste of that? Y'all want me to put the definition on the board, or can you guys go from your own personal, research? What would you guys say? Go ahead. Whoever want to go first.
I went first the last time. I'm going to let him go.
Scientifically, all human life came from Africa. African produced the most purest human on the face of the earth. I got a Chinese researcher that determined that the Chinese have African ancestry.
Yeah, that don't really answer the
That I
question.
determined that they did.
Okay, I want to hear both of y'all definitions, and then what I'll do, I'll put the Webster's Dictionary definition of an African and Aboriginal. That way we know when we go into this debate, we know what the hell going on. Is that okay, or is that doing too much? Let me
sure. Know. Aboriginal is all.
You breaking up, family. So y'all keep talking, and I'm gonna pull up the definition of. I want to hear Zab the Sigma's definition of an Aboriginal first.
Yeah, so it's like I said earlier. An Aboriginal, right, is the original inhabitant of a location. That's an Aboriginal. So I want to make that clear. You got American Aboriginals, you got Australian Aboriginals, Chinese or Asian Aboriginals, European Aboriginals, and you got African Aboriginals. As long as you are the first inhabitant, you are the original, i.e. Aboriginal. Now, the definition of an African is a citizen of the location that the Europeans decreed as Africa when they started dividing it up per the Berlin Conference. So that's a African. You gotta belong to the African nations, because you can't prove in a scientific way what an African is. There's no scientific, you can't look in a microscope and see, oh, that's an African. There's nothing to identify you as an African. It's like a political affiliation in a sense. It's like there's no way to prove that you a Texas person or you a Canadian. There's no way to do it, because Africa is just a little continent that they named as such, but they do have Aboriginal people over there. Distinct Aboriginal people over there.
Okay. Well, Karima, I heard both of their explanation of both. Let's go ahead and read definition of Africa and African, and then we'll read the definition of the other one. That sounds fair.
Yeah, look at that. It's almost similar to what I said in a lot of ways. I'm saying you got to relate to them, the people, the customs, and the language. So you got to be connected to them culturally, because it's like an identity.
Yeah, the people relating to Africa. That means that landmass.
Yeah, you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the customs. You gotta have the language. You got to be the people over there, or a person from the African continent,
It's a,
which which is crazy. Like a lot of dudes come up here and they say that they're African, and I always ask them, "All right, so you're African. Um, what African country are you from?" And they can't really do it. So what they do is they say, "Well, I did my DNA test, and it shows that I'm a this tribe and a that tribe," and they do the tribal game. And a lot of these tribes, well, I'm not going to reveal too much with that,
yeah,
but
don't show all yet. Don't show
yeah,
all
yeah,
yet. But let me read this part. It says Africans is a term that refers to people or things from Africa or relating to Africa or its people, customs, or languages. It can also refer to a person of Black African descent.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Like we got a lot of Africans over here, like Michael Blackson. He would be a Black African descent. The same way you got Elon Musk,
That's
he would
funny.
be a white African descent. So Michael Blackson is definitely
Oh, shit.
he would fit that
Elon
criteria.
Musk
He a
is a
funny guy,
European
man. He's thinking about
living in
Michael Blackson.
Africa.
He's funny. Yeah. He picked the most Africanness he could pick. All right, now let's look at the next definition. I like that. All right, hold up. Okay. So let's present one more, the Aboriginal definition, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Aboriginal. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Sister Karima, let me know if everyone is showing.
It's up there.
All right. It said Aboriginal is an adjective that means relating to the indigenous people of Australia or their languages, or inhabiting or existing in the land from the earliest times. Or, and it says two of them now. Okay, just so we be clear, Aboriginal is an adjective that means relating to the indigenous people of Australia or their language, or inhabiting or existing in a land from the earliest times, or from before the arrival of colonists. It can also be used as a noun to refer to a person belonging to one of the indigenous peoples of Australia. And then you got the it says relating to the indigenous people of it. This is the number one definition, relating to the indigenous people of Australia or their languages. Number two, inhabiting or existing in a land from the earliest times, or from before the arrival of colonists, indigenous. So are we? So everybody's clear on those definitions right there. I mean, to be honest,
Yeah,
So
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it myself.
okay.
now I want to be clear. The reason why they put a large emphasis on Australia was the term was coined to define them, but the actual concept of it applies globally. You understand what I'm saying? So they get the credit
Yeah.
because that's where the term was coined. But the thing that they apply that makes them Aboriginal, that thing could be applied for everywhere. You don't have to be an Australian in order to be an Aboriginal, and that's why they add the other definitions with it.
Right. But see, this debate is not about the people who were already here. It's about the people who came to these
Yeah,
areas, right?
yeah. It's about the black people who are here in America. Did they come from Africa? Are they African? Was there a African pilgrimage or a African migration into these here lands? And that's what he got to prove in order to win this debate. So I want to stress that. You got to show the black people here in America, the black people that look
Yeah,
like
before Columbus.
that
That's
got
it.
beard.
Gotta do a show before Columbus.
Right. So you got to show the black people who look like me and you, who got beards, you know what I'm saying? Some of them got nice sheep ups. You know what I'm saying? Some of them out there playing basketball. Yeah,
So Africans and
we
black
was
people are
playing
the same.
basketball.
You keep throwing those together. But you hear what I'm saying, Zach? You keep throwing Africans and black people together. Are you saying they're the same?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that
Okay.
the Africans are distinct people. They over there in Africa, you know, doing their African culture and speaking their African language, while the black people over here in America, we doing American things. We speaking American languages and we doing American custom. We are distinct people. We not the same people. They over there in Africa.
We speak American language. What American language? I thought we spoke English.
We speak English. We speaking an American language right now.
Let's see.
We added our own
America,
little American slang to it, but we speaking our own language right now. Like we communicating. What language are we speaking?
Okay, hold up for 1 second. So we got people in the audience that's already kind of confused. Brother Joe said then the debate title is not clear. They have agreed to this title that's on the screen, Brother Joe.
It is very clear.
Africans come to America before 1492. Now, however, which way they want to take it, that's on them.
It's very, very clear. I mean, the debate title is, did Africans, people from Africa, the African continent, the area over there where the Africans live at, did they come over here to America before 1492? We got a specific date, we got a specific concept,
right,
and we got a specific question.
Okay, so Brother Joe, I hope that, that clears it up. Y'all want me to read some more comments in the audience? But hope we got somebody on the panel. Can y'all take a question from the audience real quick? All right, we got Brother Smoke Signal in the building. How you doing, brother?
Salute.
Peace.
Hey, man. Shout out to the channel, to the panel, and to the chat.
He muted.
Power.
He might not be there.
I usually say motherfucking, but I don't know.
A lot of people are confused because in America.
But I think something needs to be.
You got a background.
Yeah, I need to do a little.
Hold up, brother. Smoke some. You gotta to turn off your background and try to refrain from the cussing a little bit, please. And thank you. I know I do it too, so I'm working on it myself.
Well, let me say this real quick, JJ, before you go in.
Yeah, if you don't want any questions, that's hey Zach, that's cool too.
Yeah, which I got a background. I ain't got nothing in my background.
Well, hold up, brother Lavelle. Hold up for a second.
Yeah, what I'm saying is a lot of Americans, because of the political implications.
Hold on, let me see.
Kareem, mute him for 1 second, please, so Zab can finish. And then, hold on, Smoke. So you got to figure out your background, and then we're going to get you in. Go ahead, Zab.
Yeah, because of a lot of the political implications, the cultural undertones, and the historicity. And I heard that word over there on this other dudes, and I like that word. But because of
I got a background, my background.
You got a delay.
You got to delay, brother. You got to turn off your okay, yeah. Let them get it together, Kareem. All right. You come back, brother. I forgot his name that fast.
Smoke Signal.
Sound like brother Lavelle, but okay. Smoke Signal.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, oftentimes we use black and African synonymously, which is an error. That is an error when we do that. And the reason for that is because of the political, the history, and the culture that we got here in America specifically. And I've traveled. I've been to many countries. And I could tell you that when you travel, they make a clear distinction between what an African is and what a black American is, or a black person. So we got to stop doing that. We got to understand that black and Africa is not synonymous, and that's why a lot of people get confused. And I've seen a lot of confusion in the chat because they are confusing black with African.
Okay, so I mean, I never was confused. I don't with black and Africa. There's a distinction. How do you feel about that, Rafar?
Well, Africa is the most diverse country on the planet.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I've been there multiple times. Go there every year.
I think
I'm not
Africa
going by
definitely has.
assumption.
Yeah, Africa definitely has very distinct facial structures, meaning that you got Ghanaians, they got the round head. Nigerians got more of a skinny head. Um, then you go down in South Africa, they have like a distinct um, facial structure. So what they're doing is they're going by craniology. They're going by the shape of your head when they say it's diverse. Because truly, we all belong to the human species. And when they say it's the most diverse, what you're talking about, you're going to find the most diverse craniology in Africa.
I agree with that.
All right.
Also heights. I mean, you got the pygmies, you got the Dinka,
Yeah.
you got the Khoisan that where the Asians got their look from.
I mean, that's what they say. But what Africa also has is they have a lot of barren desert. I believe Africa is covered by 70% desert. The Sahara Desert, is very inhospitable over there, and um, you see a lot of Africans migrating now. So you're gonna continue to see a lot of the inflection of Africans as they flee Africa for better pasture, especially here in America. So you definitely gonna see that in the coming years.
You see a lot of so-called whatever you want to call them, Black Americans, African Americans, moving back to Africa.
Well, not in any noticeable percentile. You see a few of them who they hear about business opportunities over there in Africa. So I was reading a story the other day with a couple. They went over there to Ghana, thinking that they were gonna benefit from America's economic prowess, and the Ghanaian government went in and forced them off of their home, because as you know, you can't really buy land in Africa, and a lot of Africans see us
No,
Americans as a lick.
how you gonna say that? I got land in Africa.
I mean, do you own the land,
Yeah,
or is it
and I
leased?
don't have to pay taxes.
But
There's
is
no
the land
taxes.
leased? Like, are you gonna
Yeah, I got
have
yeah,
access to that land in 100 years?
yeah.
Oh well,
Unless
I
I
mean
sell it.
that's good then, brother. I mean that's good. More power to you with that. But I do know there's a lot of African countries where they don't allow that. They
Yes, there
see,
are there are. Yeah.
yeah, they will be here in America. We romanticize Africa. We see it as the land of the so-called ancestors, and we have this romantic notion of it. And um, oftentimes we make decisions where we leave the land of our origin and we migrate over there seeking this um,
Of whose
romantic
origin?
ideals.
The land of whose
Oh,
origin?
well, some people believe that that's their origin because that was told to them or that was taught to them. It's all political, man. When you really unpack a lot of this stuff, it's all political.
I mean, in America, you can buy a home. I had a home and I sold my home in America, but if you fail to pay the taxes, government coming to take it.
Yeah, that's why we as black people we gotta be more political, man. Especially knowing that our ancestors is in these lands. You know what I'm saying? We got our ancestors buried in these lands. You know what I'm saying? Our great grandparents, our great grandparents buried right here in this soil. You know what I'm saying? This is the land of our ancestors, right here in America. And we do them a disservice when we put our gaze like 5,000 miles away to a whole other continent that don't really got a lot to do with us. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely.
Well, that's your opinion. I mean, how far can you go back to ancestry in America?
Some people could go back as far as they need to. You know, some people could go back to the 1400s. Some people could go back 1,000. Some people could go back to 40,000. You know what I'm saying? We all have ancestors that go back. I don't necessarily go with the cutoff game, but we know because of what happened when the Europeans came over here, they destroyed a lot of our way of living. So a lot of that got lost. So now it's time to reconnect with our land here in America and find out who we really are. It was terrible stuff that happened, man. Europeans came and, you know what I'm saying, they was moving us around. But we weren't just laying down though. You know what I'm saying? We were fighting. We were doing battle.
Yeah, and it didn't happen just one way. I mean, you had Indians or Aboriginals, that you like to call it, that assisted the Europeans, the Spaniards.
Yeah, and you had sellout brothers too that was, you know, selling each other's out. So you're always gonna
Yeah.
have traitors and turncoats. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's human history. You're gonna always have people who
Hmm.
backstab and do snake activity. That's just the way of things.
So
You're gonna always have rats.
let me ask you a question. I know this don't have anything to do with the debate because the title is "Did Africans come to
Hmm.
America before 1492?" Did any Africans come here before 1492? Well,
Yeah.
my question is, like, when you say Aboriginal, are you tied into some of like the Cherokee, the Illini Indians, the Apache, Navajo? When your community say Aboriginal, can you kind of go into that? Like how come they don't have the casino, like the brothers that look like you and me? They say Aboriginal, they don't have casinos and stuff like that. You know, they don't get the rights of their reparations they got. Can you kind of go into that? I mean, because this don't have
Because
nothing.
because the Aboriginals predate the Cherokee, the Apache, and the Mongolians. There, we were here before these Mongolian hordes came in. So yes, some of us have intermingled and swirled with a few of them. You're gonna find that, but the Aboriginals predate them. We were here before they were here. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, America is the land of milk and honey. Everybody want to come here. The Mongolians came here, the Chinese, you got the Vikings. Everybody want to come to America. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the original Americans is black people, and we're still here. We ain't get wiped out by no smallpox or no goddamn whatever story that they told you. We still right here. We ain't going nowhere, and we ain't never gonna go anywhere.
So
So we not the Native Americans. We ain't
okay.
the Mongolians. You know what I'm saying? We don't live in
So you're not
teepees and we
you're
don't
not
do all
connected
that,
to none of
that
those
goofy
tribes.
shit.
You're not connected to
Yeah,
none of those the
those
black.
are primitive Mongolian hordes. They live in a primitive fashion. We was out here constructing pyramids and civilization while they was out in the wilderness, you know what I'm saying, chasing buffaloes around and doing all of that. We not them and we don't want to be them. They are
Okay.
distinct people. They work with the Europeans. That's why the Europeans bless them with the casinos. The
Hmm.
Europeans ain't gonna bless us with shit. We gotta go out and get it ourselves. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That should show you right there that they working with the Europeans because a lot of them is European. If you look at the Cherokee, you're gonna
Mhm.
find more Europeans in their stock than anything else. As far as I'm concerned, Cherokees is Europeans. They just call themselves Cherokees so that they can get those casino benefits. But we don't want no fucking casino benefits. They can keep that. What we want is the proper understanding of who we are, and we're gonna continue to build this civilization like we've been doing.
Okay. All right. I see the difference. All right. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and wrap this on up, man. Can y'all tell us the date one more time so both of y'all know we on the same page, right? May 20th, not this
20th,
Saturday,
wasn't it?
the next Saturday at what
Right.
what was the establishment time? Can you show the
It
flyers?
said, I think
Show all the-
it said 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's the 20th at 9 o'clock.
20th at 9
And give me
o'clock
that flyer so I
Eastern
can start sending it out. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this
Are you
bitch packed.
are you on Facebook?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really use Facebook too tough. I'll be on Instagram though. I'm gonna put my Instagram on there.
Okay, then I can send it to you that way. Yeah.
That's my Instagram right there. And you got my number. You can text me.
Oh, you know what? I can send you the flyer through a text. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah.
But salute to you, brother. Though, man, you seem very knowledgeable. I definitely respect my elders because I know with age comes a degree of wisdom.
I appreciate that, brother.
All right. So yeah. We got Clubhouse Streets in the building. One of the founding forefathers of this debate thing we got going. Me, him, and Black Jesus. We all managers in this. So go ahead and speak, brother. I see you just now popping in. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, I always appreciate the opportunity. I saw the link, so I wanted to come in and support real quick with the family eating dinner, man. But definitely shout out to JJ 7000, man, the Lions Den, always doing big things. It's a pleasure to be following behind you and Black Jesus and supporting in this collaborative effort. Everybody who's not already subscribed, man, go ahead and run. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe here on Jeremiah Judah's platform, and then run over to mine if you have the time and check out some of the content there. As of right now, man, I'm just kicking back, listening, seeing what's going on. But salute to you and everybody that's on the platform.
All right, and check this out now. Tomorrow, because all our debaters, they get to pick which platform they want to go and do their preliminaries on. So we have Aaron Yahudin. I mean, Brother Aaron. He wants to go by Aaron now. Brother Aaron versus Don Pro Izzo 1. They're going to be doing their preliminary tomorrow on what's it called? I'm sorry.
Grand Rising.
Yes, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Grand Rising Room on on Clubhouse. So what I did, if you're on Facebook, I attached that link to the flyer, so you know where to go tomorrow. At what time was it? 9 o'clock, I think. So both of these 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. These brothers are familiar with each other. Pro Izzo 1 and Aaron Yaldeen. Also, we got Sister E. Kareem, when you get a chance, can you? If you, I don't know if you got to go out. If you don't, I can probably do it from my Facebook. But show some of the flyers. But yeah. So Aaron Yahudeen and Don Pro Izzo 1 will be on Grand Rising. That's one of the bigger platforms on Clubhouse. So if you ain't got Clubhouse, go ahead and download it. That way you won't miss the preliminary over there. And then, like I said, we got Sister E going against Bosco Malik. That's going to be on either Sister E channel, or she's also trying to get it on, a channel bigger than hers. That one guy that wrote the book Hebrews and Negroes. We trying to work something out over there so that debate get more exposure. That's the whole thing. All of us networking and getting our platforms. Everybody travel to each other's platform and share the wealth. You see, but and then one more debate. We got Zion Warchild coming up against Golden Swords. That preliminary, I'm gonna get that on either Clubhouse or Black Jesus Ministers platform. So look forward to that. I hope I ain't missed one. Kareem, if you got the flyers, when you get a chance, go ahead and put them up there. Other than that,
They on the community wall. They on the community wall so people can see it.
From here, they can see it from here.
Yeah, on our channel right here where we view from the community wall.
I don't know how to do that. So let me just share my Facebook screen real quick. So I want to show. Let me go to my Facebook real quick. Then we're gonna get on up out of here. We've been on here an hour. Stay tuned for all these great debates. Hey, tell them your line of debates that's gonna be that that you manage it. Because like I say, it's 16 debates that we got. So we had to split them up to manage them. So Black Jesus got 5 to be responsible for. LV got 5, Clubhouse Streets, and then I got 6. I took the extra 1. But go ahead, LV. Tell them you remember your lineup.
Yeah, I got it. I got the list right here in front of me.
Ahead,
First,
fam.
I have brother Yash. Some may be familiar with his more larger platform on Facebook, Terry Whitfield, versus Pro Mac, a professor. It's either Temple or it's one of these universities around here. I'm really interested to see this debate because both of these brothers seem very confident within their preliminary. We have Christina versus Free Range.
Christina Nix.
Yep, Christina Nix, man. A powerhouse on Clubhouse, very formidable opponent, and she's one of those furious women. Is that appropriate, Judah, to say? The furious.
I heard about her, man. I ain't seen her work yet, but yeah, she got a reputation out here knocking their blocks off on HOK as well.
That's a fact. We got Just Don, aka Lord Sauron, versus Zadok the God MC. Both brothers definitely formidable. This is going to be more so along that theological line, of course. And Just Don is a Gnostic. He's coming from a Gnostic standpoint, Gnostic sources and doctrines, but he is not scared to go up against what is already pre-established. And I think he'll make that clear.
Now, they made their name on Clubhouse. There's some Clubhouse brothers.
Yeah, Zadok, he's a MC. He's actually a part of a real large ministry. It's called Hog Mob Ministries. It's about 1 million subscribers on YouTube. They got a lot of viewership within their music videos. Okay. So now he's spreading.
Yeah, they from Sacramento. They from out here, 7 and.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You in tune exactly. So he's a part of their ministry. So he breaking off, doing his own independent thing, and he looking to put the community on notice.
Okay.
Just Don is more so Clubhouse based. He just started the YouTube, but he came on strong as a Gnostic, and he's not scared at all. Whether it's Captain Tazariak, whether it's Jabari, he wants smoke.
Okay.
Outside of that, man, we taking it to a whole nother round. We got Bullis Gotti versus Willie B. I got off the phone with these dudes, man. They trying to steal the show. I'm letting people know right now.
I heard Willie B got a following out there in Seattle too.
Yep.
Yep. Seattle representing in this tournament, man. I like that.
Yeah. That was when he started showing me what he was involved in. And the organization, I said, this is going to be perfect. We got 2 active communities. Gotti is active. He's active. Some points they agreed with on the phone, but when they started talking about politics and relationships, the shit got spicy.
Okay.
They ready to do the damn thing.
I can't wait to see that preliminary. Okay.
Yeah. Outside of that, we got Charles and versus Esoteric Hebrew.
Wait. No, wait. You got to say it right. That's Reverend Charles, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm not gonna lie.
April Esoteric. Yeah, she's from the Lions Den. April. April Esoteric. So yeah, she's been in a couple of debates. She be giving them hell in the back chat. So look out for her. She was on Sarnetta a couple times. So she's not a rookie, and she's not as afraid to debate the men. Go ahead, fella.
I'm unfamiliar with Charles, but if somebody bringing him to the table, he got to have some type of common sense, man. We not into doing sacrifices over here. We really want people to bring their level of conversation with the best intentions and really showcase. And Jeremiah Judah is not pulling y'all leg when we say, man, our number one effort with this is that we are able to extend this viewership to individuals who may have a name and just need to get back active in the loop, or people who are just now starting. And trust me, Jeremiah Judah is on here right now. When you just starting and you don't have no support, you on ground level for a long time until somebody sheds the light. So this opportunity is a serious one. It's for real. And people will have the opportunity to hit the ground running.
Right. Was that all your debates?
Yeah, that's everything in the clip.
Yeah, that was 5. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, we got Shabar. Let me share my screen. Hold up, Kareem. Yeah, let me share my screen. And I can show you a couple of the flyers. I think I got them on my page. Then we're going to get up out of here. Oh, and stay tuned tomorrow. Like I said, on Clubhouse Streets, we got Aaron Yahudin. He's a former Lions Den champion, so he's not a rookie, going against Don Pro Izzo 1. Don is a very strategic type of debater. I debated him a couple of times. He's been around for a while. So we got people lined up, man, like heavyweights. Banging in the first round. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm excited about. 32 people. We started off with 32 men. Now we got 4 women in here, so we can't say 32-man tournament. It's a 32-person, every person for himself type of organ. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going down in the Ultimate Debate League. And guess what? Like I said, we are trying to share the wealth. We want to bring traffic to everybody's platform. Everybody share the traffic. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole goal, is a network. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. So yeah, let me share my screen. I'm running my mouth, and we're gonna get up out of here. Let's see, Facebook. Hold up. All right, hold up. Let's see. All right. Let me know when y'all can see my screen. I gotta get to me. Kareem, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's. All right. So, show you a couple of flyers, and then we can get up out of here. Cause I know I got to advertise on my page. I do a lot of sports. There we go, right there. Can y'all see that?
I can see it.
That's tomorrow. Ultimate Debate League presents. I mean, now this is not set in stone, but this is what they come up with so far. Was the 400-year prophecy of Genesis 15 fulfilled in Africa or America? We got a lot of African American disputes going on. We're gonna figure it out in this tournament. That's live tomorrow on Grand Rising page, and as y'all can see right here, y'all see I got the link connected to it. Let's see if it'll pop it up. If you go to, there you go. Can y'all see that? The Grand Rising Room. That's all y'all gotta do. If y'all can go to my page, y'all can connect right to it. Let me see how to get out of here. Okay. That's what we got going on tomorrow on the Grand Rising Room. Then I advertise it on my page right here. And this is what's going on. This is the May 10th, but the debate will be May 20th. If I have to update I'll keep y'all posted just in case you forget the debate. Also, see, we go right here. The link is right on there. You go to, bam, Lions Den. Where you at right now? See, I don't know if it's gonna pull up while I'm on here. Bam, there it is. See, then you subscribe. And, you go to our channel. You'll see the debate here and there. All right. And also, y'all know where to go. Black Jesus Ministry, all one word. See, we also got another one. Let me see what else I got up here. Hold up, y'all. Oh yeah, this is well, I'll talk about that later. But this is coming. We're gonna finally get this going. Me and this brother right here, Cosmo Kyle. I'm gonna slip me a debate up in here too myself. I get debates. I get debate fever as well. The Bible versus Will Osby book. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going down. See, he's already earlier. Hold up, y'all.
Hey, you might as well give him one, Jeremiah Judah. You might as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Let me show you. I got two more flyers. This is what I mean by we grew up different. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about that right there. Hold up. I know I got the other flyer up here. Then we can get up out of here. Hold up. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, now this is also Yasha Ben Israel's. You can go to his channel and see his preliminary. He had one with Professor Mack. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let's just peek in real quick to see what they was talking about. I'll just show y'all this is where they, this is they already did this. All right. Can we listen? Let's get to it. This is Professor Mack, and that's But you can go to Yasha Ben Israel's channel to see this preliminary. I don't know their topic.
We not seeing nothing.
Oh, y'all can't see nothing?
No, because you sharing from another page.
I'm tripping. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold up, y'all. All right, I'm tripping. Y'all can hear it?
No, we still over here on Facebook. When you open up that, you open up a different link and you can only see it.
Oh, okay. You know, I ain't that technical. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to it. But yeah, okay, so just go, but you can go see, like I say, everybody's been Yara, his preliminary is coming up. I had this flyer on my page, but so everybody's getting in tune. Zion Warchild and the brother, what's his name? Golden Swords, Sister E and Bosco. And then this is the one, Apostles, he's trying to line up his with the brother Santonio Wiggins. That's a Christian versus an Israelite.
JJ,
So, yeah.
what day is your debate with Cosmo? What's up, bro?
Well, that's in the works, man. That's in the
okay.
works. I just talked to Cosmo yesterday.
It's not set in stone yet?
Nah, because, you know, I ran across...
I'm about to drop down, all right?
Okay, Zach, go ahead and get some final words, both of y'all, and then we're going to get up out of here. Go ahead. But hold up, Jay. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, make sure y'all can check out the debate. It's going to be insightful, informative, and entertaining. Yeah, let's get it in.
Yeah, man. And bring some more of your Aboriginal brothers back, you know, in the fold, man, because there's a lot of brothers that want to dialogue with them. Everything don't have to be a debate.
No doubt.
All right. Peace and blessing. All right, Rafal, you got anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just ready to have my info ready on May the 20th.
Right. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh shit! I was just questioning that. I was interested in that Cosmo debate. That's gonna be a good one, man. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, you remember the build up to it. It was a letdown when it didn't happen.
I know. Yeah, this is gonna take over a lot of the conscious community energy and stuff. It's gonna switch over to here, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Saad rolls with it and doesn't hate. You know what I mean? And we can bounce back and forth.
That's the plan, man. Just it's all spread around, bro. They ain't just trying to, you know what I mean? Just take over.
Yeah.
Everybody's platform is important, no matter how big or small.
I think it's good for everybody. I think it's a good thing for everyone.
Right.
It's a good look. It's a good look for the people.
Yeah. It's a lot of people that want to be involved too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm loving about it. But
yeah, I love it, man. I love the whole setup, the whole idea of it. It's dope to me.
I appreciate it, man. And we know it still ain't jumped off yet, but it's getting there. You remember?
Yeah,
Like 6 weeks ago we was talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And that was the reality.
now it's coming through. Yep, and it's for everybody.
Yeah.
All of us working together. All
Yeah,
platforms.
it's greater later for everyone, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of Karima. This shit is fantastic.
Thank you, man. All right, Kareem, what we got on the screen? What we trying to show? Because it looks like it's circling. Okay, while she getting that together, yeah. And yeah, it took a while to gather up all them debaters too. 32 debaters.
Mm-hmm.
It really did, and
Yeah,
it's
man.
some more in the
It's a lot
wings.
of hard work, man, that you putting in. I see it, man. You know what I'm saying? I see the hard work you guys are putting in.
Right. Sometimes I'll be up late. One 2 nights ago, I stayed up all night, man. Putting shit together. Excuse me, putting stuff together and making sure I got everybody matched up. But I enjoy doing it, man. I enjoy putting the debates together more than I do debating. But if I see it's getting a little quiet in the debate room, I got to go stir something up and get me a debate in. You know what I mean? The retirement don't be lasting too long. But I enjoy really behind the scenes stuff though, for real.
Did you peep Zaquan the other night on HOK?
To my Pazzo?
Yeah.
I seen some of it. What would you think?
I didn't get a chance to watch all of it, but I mean, Apostle's a good teacher sometimes, but when he's not being arrogant and when he's not, he rides the fence too much. In my opinion, one day he's all Israelite, the next day he's an Aboriginal. The next day,
I ain't never heard Apostle say he was Aboriginal. What?
Oh, you didn't hear him the other night? Yeah. Oh yeah. He was all Aboriginal the other night when he was talking to Top Cats and shit. Man, that shit had me rolling. I'm like, come on, bro. Make up your mind, bro.
That's
It
the
was
Lions
hilarious.
Game discussion champion, man.
I know, but yeah, he was totally Aboriginal the other night. I was like, you putting down your
he playing chess.
Yeah, I know.
He
You
doing
know I gotta talk. You know I gotta talk my shit. I mean, I talk my stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, JJ. What day is that Cosmon Kyle debate? Oh, that was you. Like I say, it's in the works, man. I mean, I was all amped up for that debate right there.
Hey, your picture got me rolling, man. You look like a boxer, man. You look like you should have been a boxer, like a great champ.
Oh man, that was me from the 90s, man. You know,
I know. I can tell by the face.
You know what I'm saying? Teddy Riley,
getting your Teddy Riley
Bobby Brown, and you got that new edition Gumby haircuts. You know, suede on the shirt and the pants. Look,
I can see the dance move. I can see the dance moves there.
Man, shit. But anyway, look, I had hair. Look at that.
Yeah, that's them cognac.
Put that moment in time up.
That's them Alizé days right there. That's when niggas was still drinking Alizé.
Get me on the big screen with my hair real quick. This is a once in a lifetime memory. Anyway, like I say, yeah, man, it was a lot of hard work, man, putting this together, man. I appreciate LV, I appreciate Black Jesus, Karima. I appreciate all the debaters, man.
Shout out to Bishop Big Shit, man. Shout out to Bishop Big Shit.
Right. I appreciate Shawnetta letting us come over there and advertise it. You know what I'm saying? When Black Jesus was over there, he let us do the whole lineup, and we, you know, and me and him went in. You know, we was at what they call that, like the Migos. We was doing our Migos thing with the ad. You know?
You a fool, boy.
Yeah. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming out tonight. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, a little 15 minutes over what I wanted to do, because it's a lot of goddamn on preliminaries. I hope y'all interested. Hope y'all support the league. You know, new music is coming out for some of our artists. You know, T-shirts will be coming out for the Ultimate Debate Leagues. Some of the debaters that had a debate a flyer on the shirts, you know, just stuff like that, man. But anyway, thanks, peace and blessings, Kareem. We can get up out of here with a song, and we out of here.
Shout out to the Lions Den. Shout out
Yeah.
to the Lions Den.
Peace.
You know, this my home.
Damn right it is.
For sure, for sure. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.
Right.
Shalom. Shalom.
Peace.
Hope I didn't leave nobody's debate out. Let me see. While she getting the music, I might go over this real quick. Right? I was just going off the top of my head, so if I forgot your debate, I apologize. Let me hear it. Let me see. We are still live. Everybody hit that like, share, and subscribe. Ultimate Debate League. Building bridges one platform at a time. That's my motto. Black Jesus got a motto for the Ultimate Debate League as well. I forget how his go. But back or something about subscribe by popular demand or something like that. But yeah, a lot of people was talking about it, man. It was I think it's a great idea that you know, we came up with. You know, so something different. Usually when people do tournaments, they do it within their own platform, like a debate league, like how Solar did it over there. Solar Man, shout out to Solar Vision Debate League, how we did it in our tournament. But this is different because now it's involving everybody. Sal Showtime, people from different, just from Facebook, from debaters from Clubhouse. I mean, just everywhere, man. You know, some people like agnostic, atheist, Christian, Hebrew. Man, half a Hebrew, half a not half a Hebrew, but a Old Testament, half the book. Yeah, we got Asar Mka. He will be going against Ha Amayan. That's the next preliminary that I'm responsible for that I got to get to y'all. So don't forget we got Shabar the Zealot. Oh yeah, Shabar the Zealot and the Truest will be a day after Raphael's debate on May 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got 2 set in stone. Actually, we got 3. I think it was no. They don't have their date yet. But yeah. So it started all coming, play out just how we envisioned it. We had some earlier partners in the beginning, but it just didn't work out. But I wish them the best with their tournament. I don't hold no grudges. I don't do that. Sister Kareem, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Because I was getting tired of talking. I was waiting for the song. I think that's what you was doing, right? Or we was just getting out of here?
I'm going to play the song.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was just trying to ramble on because you know me, I hate dead air. But okay, so I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm trying to pull my list up, but for some reason I can't. Let me see. Black Jesus Minister, he sent me the list. Let me see. Well, I know Apostle and Santonio. I said Apostle and Santonio. I said that. I said Shabar and Truist, Sister E and Bosco Malik, Santonio and Apostle, Raphael and the brother Zab, the Sigma, and I'm missing one more. So let me look. That's the 6 I'm responsible for. Then the other 2 brothers are responsible for the other 5 debates because it's It's a 16 debates in the first round of this tournament. After 16, it'll be eight matches left. Then after that, 4 matches left. Then after that, 2 matches left, and then you crown a champ, just like the NCAA tournament. Okay. Hey, where's that? I'm trying to find this list, y'all. Just bear with me. Man, I should have had this on hand. Hold up. Let's see. Okay, wait. I don't know if this is the updated one. I hope this is the updated one. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got Zadok, the hip hop MC, guy from Seattle versus Lord Saran. Then we got Aaron Yahudim versus Pro Izzo 1. We got the Truers versus Shabar. We got Asar M. Ka versus Brother Ha Amanyan. We got okay, I moved that one. Baby Hebrew going against the Corey TKO Dawson. We got Golden Swords going against Zion Wardchild. We got Apostle Zaquan going against Santonio Wiggins. Christina Nick, and I don't know if hers was changed. Oh, look, Brother Free Range. I think that's right. We got Marva, Sister Marva, the Sage going against the Hunted Beast. We got Reverend Charles Johnson going against the Esoteric Hebrew Sister April. We got Ezra the Karaite versus Yah Daryl McDade. We got Bullis Gotti going against Willie B. the Bryce. We got Bosco Malik going against Sister E. And we got Elder Yara Ben Nazareth going against Andrew the Student. I'm telling you, man, there's some good matchups, man. These people come from all walks of life. And Akamo Dejeb said, how to get on those debates. Brother, let me leave my information in the chat, and then you can get a hold of me just in case somebody fall out. Sister Kareem, is you still working on it? Because if not, then we can just we can end it because it's an hour and 30 minutes. I know she want to play the song, so I'm gonna take a moment of silence because I'm tired of talking. So as soon as she get the song, we up out of here. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. Akana Dejeb, I'm gonna get in the chat and send you my information.
I'll praise you, Most High. Yeah, that sound good, y'all. Hello. What we doing?
Hey, cook that up, Khalid.
We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt the city, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt the city, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. They said you got the call, they trying to blackball you. Like what they own, bro. You can't blackball a boss. The whole world, they hate Israel. The way you hate your neighbor, might as well pull the trigger on yourself. You know we get excited by the smoke. Every day we casting flesh. Say my treasure stored in heaven, we gon' blow the rest. They disrespected and we checked. The bank that causing kept it still. They asking others about my business, but I ain't got no instant miss. See, I still deal with ox direct. Cause your person don't mean you respect. Your outlet don't get no credit if the ox ain't in it. Money answer all things and you got all these questions.
playing Vic.
Look, I employ slavery. If you broke, just say it. Yeah, them crews in the hood, Jews in the hood. I caught them clues, now I'm good. I broke it down, he understood my hour to you. Filtered through, you found a few, I'm good. We what we sold, this here exclusive. They like, hey, folk, look what you doing.
We still getting to the money, got these haters in they feel.
Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, finches hit. My enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still
getting to the money, got these haters in they feel.
Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, finches hit. My enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. Most I told me, be still. Give a room to work. Know my movie work. Your faith ain't good, don't put the work in. In the spirit flexing, that my day job. Getting the mode out my own, I don't know what they are. Before I got the blueprint, and I'm too legit to quit. Let it spark in the dark, be a light, got it lit. Tryna map my movement, got my haters pondering. The odds set the questionnaire, they wanna know if you still lit. It hit different, you authentic, a lot of odds pretending. We do it for the Lord, got my own motion, who are you to judge? Look most high first, none above. Tap in the spirit, we locked in, they'll come against your plot. You know Judas said, yeah, we spit them scripts, they barely now. Came on slave ships, then you not black. You know they tell you everything. Isaiah 30:20, yeah, we bad. You see what happened when they tried to rail the train up off the track. False witness, hypocrite. We throw shots back, now they feel hit. Must go get it.
We still getting to the money, got these haters in they feel.
Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, finches hit. My enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie,
we still getting to the money, got these haters in they feel.
Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, finches hit. My enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still.
Yeah. Peace.